September 29, 1864. Courage at Chaffin's Farm. Union forces opened the Battle of Chaffin's Farm and New Market Heights, a campaign that marked a turning point in the use of African American soldiers during the American Civil War. This engagement took place near Richmond, Virginia, and formed part of General Ulysses S. Grant's larger strategy to cut off Confederate defenses surrounding the capital. The assault resulted in the capture of Fort Harrison, a key Confederate stronghold, and gave the Union Army a tactical advantage while demonstrating the effectiveness of black troops in major combat operations. The Union Army of the James, under the command of Major General Benjamin Butler, launched the offensive against Confederate positions north of the James River. The plan involved a series of attacks on entrenched Confederate fortifications, with a focus on the defensive lines guarding Richmond. Among the units assigned to this attack were regiments of the United States Colored Troops, who had previously served in smaller roles but were now given the responsibility of directly assaulting strongly defended positions. At New Market Heights, approximately 1,400 black soldiers from the 10th, 4th, 5th, and 36th United States Colored Troops carried out a charge against well-fortified Confederate lines. Despite facing heavy fire, these soldiers advanced with determination, sustaining severe casualties but breaking through enemy defenses. Their courage under fire was noted by commanders and witnesses alike, proving that African American soldiers could perform with distinction in the most demanding circumstances. Their sacrifice resulted in nearly half of their number being killed, wounded, or captured, but the position was taken, securing a vital step in the campaign. Simultaneously, other Union forces attacked Fort Harrison, the largest stronghold in the Confederate defenses outside Richmond. Union troops captured the fort on the same day, forcing the Confederate Army to attempt counterattacks in the following days, all of which failed to retake the position. The loss of Fort Harrison compelled the Confederacy to divert resources to strengthen Richmond's defenses, reducing their flexibility elsewhere in the war. The significance of the battle extended beyond its immediate military outcome. For the first time, African American soldiers were recognized for extraordinary bravery in a large-scale engagement. 16 members of the United States Colored Troops were awarded the Medal of Honor for their actions at New Market Heights. These awards represented the first major acknowledgement of black soldiers' valor at the national level, challenging prejudices that had long denied their military capability. The courage displayed at Chaffin's Farm became a defining moment in the struggle for African American acceptance as equal participants in the Union cause. The battle also influenced public perception in the North. Reports of black soldiers storming fortifications against fierce resistance demonstrated their discipline and loyalty to the Union. This shift in public opinion helped cement political support for the enlistment of more African Americans into the Union Army. By the end of the war, nearly 200,000 African Americans had served, contributing decisively to Union victory. The example set at Chaffin's Farm strengthened the argument that freedom and citizenship for African Americans must accompany their service and sacrifice. From a strategic perspective, the capture of Fort Harrison represented a tactical success that weakened Confederate defensive depth north of Richmond. While the broader goal of capturing Richmond was not immediately achieved, the operation stretched Confederate resources and confirmed that Union forces could threaten the capital directly. This pressure continued into the final months of the war, contributing to the collapse of the Confederate defense network in Virginia. In retrospect, the Battle of Chaffin's Farm and New Market Heights stands out not only as a military engagement but as a landmark in American social and military history. It proved that African American soldiers, once dismissed as unfit for combat, could lead charges, capture strongholds, and earn the nation's highest military honors. Their actions on September 29, 1864, connected the struggle for Union victory with the parallel struggle for racial equality, making the battle a defining event in the broader narrative of the Civil War. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.